Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies and see a number one hit. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, I am continuing my A to Z movie review. I have my movies here and my notes as usual so that I can tell you about the movie. Now the first one starts with the letter K, and it is a movie that wasn't very popular, not very well known. It was called Crippendor's Tribe. It was PG-13. It starred Richard Dreyfuss, Jenny Elfman, Lily Tomlin, and Stephen Root. And what happens is this professor has taken out a grant where he's supposed to try to find this lost tribe. And he ends up blowing the money. His wife passes away. She's a professor that helps him, and she passes away. And he ends up not doing the project and blowing the money. And the dean of the college is wanting him to produce his evidence of this tribe that he claims exists. So he sets out to make this phony videotape of a fake tribe using his kids, dressing them in costumes. And Jenny Elfman plays one of his students. And he kind of cons her into helping him by getting her drunk and dressing her in costume and putting her in the film without her really knowing it. It's a really funny movie. It came out in 1998, and I think you will enjoy Crippendor's Tribe. Now, the next one is also a movie that wasn't very well known. It was made with the Muppets, Jim Henson's Muppets. It's called Labyrinth. It's PG. It came out in 2007. The main characters are David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. And Jennifer plays a girl who has to babysit her stepbrother. And well, her parents go out, and she's not very happy about it on the weekend. She has other plans. And so she wishes that the goblins would come and take her baby brother away. Well, it happens. The goblins do come. And she ends up regretting her decision, and she goes into this labyrinth to try to find and rescue her baby brother. There's lots of good music and good puppetry by the Henson Muppets in this video. Very charming little family movie. I think you will enjoy it. Now this next movie is a very well-known video. Starting with the letter M. Who has not seen Milo and Otis? It came out in 2005. Milo is the cat and Otis is a pug dog, and it's narrated by Dudley Moore. And believe it or not, this video got a G rating. I don't think we have such a thing as G-rated movies anymore. If they are, I've not seen them. They're usually, the lowest they get is PG. But this one is just about a dog and a cat. That's all it's about. They leave the farm, they go on an adventure, they travel together, they meet new friends along the way. It's just really a good family-friendly movie. If you haven't seen Milo and Otis, I highly recommend that you get a copy and watch it today, because you're going to love this little puppy and this little kitten. And this next one, I'm doing a theme, I guess, of movies that weren't very popular, because I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard of this one. No Time for Sergeants. Now, this particular movie was not rated. It's an old black and white movie from 1957, but they renewed the copy and made another one in 1985. It stars Andy Griffith, Nick Adams, Murray Hamilton, Don Knotts, and Myron McCormick. Now what happens, Andy plays an old farm country boy who gets drafted into the Army. He's kind of playing a knucklehead. And they put him through some tests to test his intelligence. His sergeant is out to get him, but he ends up tricking his sergeant every step along the way. And Don Knotts Andy Griffith plays the goofy character in this show. And Don Knotts actually plays a sergeant who has a little bit of smarts. It's a really funny old movie. I think you'll enjoy watching it. If you haven't seen No Time for Sergeants, I highly recommend it. Very funny. And the last movie that I'm going to play for you, that I'm going to show you, is one that was pretty popular. It's called Overboard. And they did do a remake of it, I guess because it was so popular. It stars Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, Edwin Harriman, Katherine Hellman, and Roddy McDowall. It came out in 1987, and it's rated PG. Now, I need to tell you a little bit about the movie to kind of set it up, and this won't ruin anything that happens in it. Goldie Hawn plays a rich, spoiled lady who lives on a yacht with her husband. Well, the boat breaks down, and they have to dock somewhere while they get a mechanic to work on the boat. So she decides she wants to spend some money, and she wants to redecorate and build a closet on the ship for her shoes and her panties and bras and stuff like that. Well, Kurt Russell plays a carpenter. She calls him to come and build the cabinet, which he does. And then she refuses to pay him because he built it out of the wrong kind of wood. Well, he tells her he's not leaving until he gets his money. So she throws his tools in the water and knocks him over. And the ship takes off. Well, later on in the movie, she's gone out on the deck and she ends up getting flipped overboard into the water. And she hits her head, she gets amnesia. She doesn't know who she is. And Kurt Russell sees her on the news and recognizes her. So he decides to kind of basically kidnap her and bring her to his house and pretend like she's his wife so he can get back. He can have her work off some of the money that she owed him for building his cabinet. And that's where the fun begins. I'll let you watch the movie to see the rest of it because the little bit I told you did not ruin the movie at all. There's a whole lot more that happens that's just as funny as Kurt Russell and her meeting in the beginning. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend Overboard. It's another good one. So that is it for my movie review today. Thank you to everyone who came to view this video. And y'all come back and see us any old time. Bye for this one.